Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Russ, and I am here once again with the local legend. Who are you?
Hi everyone, Steven Senko here.
And what did you do, bud?
I got 18th place at this past weekend Hartford, Connecticut Regional with Subterror Dragoon.
And that's 18th out of 267, so that's still pretty good for the old Dragoon strategy. So
we're still trying to make it work.
yeah. I mean, you're still man, it's still working at some capacity. So all right, let's see the list.
Yeah, so I know from last time when I was competing over Nats and also VIP qualifier, not much has changed too much, so it's gonna be pretty standard. Subterror lineup: triple Guru, double Fiendus, and one Archer.
Yep.
Probably best hand trap right now.
There he is.
Dimension Shifter.
Yep.
I can't tell you enough how many games it took alone just by using this card. Also, just want to use this hopefully one more time before the impending ban list. If they do hit this card,
We will see.
hopefully not. As most of you know, run the Vanillas, Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon for Dragoon.
Always commons, of course.
Spell lineup. We are running 5 field spell.
Yep.
So triple City, Terraforming, which gets City, and Servitation, which also gets City. Servitation target, Necro Valley.
Did
pretty
Necro Valley come up? I
it,
hate when I lose to Necro
it
Valley.
actually did against
Okay.
one other Snake Eye deck. Not Kevin Lopez, but unfortunately he added that because he had ways to get into SP and Nightmare Phoenix at the same turn. So it is what it is.
That sounds like heavy.
Other than that, it did its job. Also, mainly because of Servitation, people forget because they control a card in the field. I got impermed twice, but unfortunately because they have a card in the field, they can't do that. And also 2 more times, the unfortunate circumstance, my opponent, as soon as they went into battle phase, I'm like, sure.
Oh
They
boy.
go end battle, and then they try to evenly, but they have a card in the field, they can't do that, so they're stuck in battle phase, and that was that.
Them's the breaks. That's a learning experience.
Exactly.
Yep.
Probably best card in my deck.
There it
Triple
is,
Fusion. As you know, gets you the main guy. Triple Prosperity just helps you dig deeper in your deck for any card that you need after you get all your searches resolved.
Also, maybe banned on the ban list. We don't know. To 1, who knows? We'll see.
I hope not. If it does, I can understand why, but I just want to use all these while I can.
Yeah, of course.
And then 3 triples. So two tactics, 1 thrust. Amazing. I was considering running a 3rd talents in the deck, but honestly, it never really came up. Thankfully, never saw two in the opening hand. It's like I saw whenever I needed it. Thrust was honestly just insane. Even at 1, it just got me so much. And 1-ofs, Call by the Grave, and Dark Ruler. Call by pretty standard. Dark Ruler mainly just to help break boards because I was expecting a lot of Fiendsmith variant decks, Ubel, and also just honestly any other rogue strategy decks, which it did come up once for an Adinister deck. Unfortunately, when the guy he made the Link 5,
The Arrival.
no, that's Link 6.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The Link 5.
It was
Firewall Dragon? I don't know. Who's the Link 5?
It was a Firewall Dragon, but he made it unaffected with this Gachiri Adinister. So
Right.
unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of the next turn. So when I had this, it's like, okay, but I couldn't out it, so I had to scoop that game.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I did get game 3, so that was in my favor. Next for trap lineup, we have 6 no's.
Yep.
As you know, I think last time I wasn't maining Judgment at the time. I was signing it, but I think
Yeah, I don't
want
think you
to
were.
Change it up at right now. Maining this was it was amazing, and Strike never keeping out of my deck.
Yeah, I mean, you beat Kevin's Gamma with the strike, right? So
Oh my
just for that, that's pretty good.
Kevin, that game 2, always insane. But honestly, I'll take a loss to you for that match. Set to main only 2 evenly. I do set a 3rd. 2 mainly just because if I see it off Prosperity and also Thrust target, it helps break boards, and it did come up only 3 times, but nonetheless, still a great card. Floodgates, mainly just only these 3. Unfortunately, because 7 limits ban, 2 skill drain, 1 TC boo. All amazing. Honestly, I barely saw skill drain at all at the regional. I probably only saw and resolve only once. TC boo was insane. I saw when I needed to, especially my last two matchups against Adnister and Ubel, I flipped this. It's pretty much like kind of like auto win.
You played Adagnisser round 8?
Around 8, yeah.
Wow. Shout out to that guy.
The guy, like, he built the deck very well. I give him props to that, and it was just crazy. And also his main deck hand traps, I think it was like he drolled me and also ogred, so that kind of hurt.
Yeah,
thankfully game 1 I got. Game 2 was an uphill battle. I couldn't get that, but game 3 I just saw Tikaboo and Dragoon, and that was pretty much like
that's all you need. Yeah.
And two probably one of the best traps, Subterror Final Battle.
How many people had to read Final Battle this time?
Honestly, every match.
Okay.
So all nine of my opponents. Actually, no, except for Kevin. So
that's true. Yeah.
He
knows what Final Battle does. Yeah, that's true.
Next we go on extra deck. Standard triple Dragoon, always 3 Starlights for the flex.
Of course.
And also in case for those random cashier matchups, if someone resolves Unicorn, they go in my extra deck. I'm like, sure, have fun.
Yeah, enjoy.
And they see that, it's just like, what the heck. Exceed monsters, Zeus, Typhon, Exciton Knight, and Baguska. Standard from what I had last time.
Yeah.
Lynx, Asa, SP, and Anima. And fusions, Last Warrior for the fun Waking the Dragon target.
Of course.
And 4 Super Poly targets. So I wanted to run Garura, Mud Dragon, Jagosapelia, and Starring Venom. Super Poly honestly was insane. I only resolved it once, and it was in a game 3 against Ritual Beast, again in a game where it mattered the most. I flipped it over, took the guy's Colossus and this one other
Ulti-Canahawk.
Yeah. I went to this, and he was like, "What?" Because he did not expect anyone to play this, and it worked. I put him in a more simplified game state. He goes normal, Rampangu, tries to go effect. I go Jagosapelia, and he's like, "Oh right, it does that." So that was pretty much game there, especially like after I top deck Hidden City next turn.
Yeah, that's a hell of a Super Poly.
Plus, I hate Colossus, so my gosh.
Makes sense, yeah.
Next for side deck, Triple Jellyfish. Card was insane at the regional. At most, I was drawing like maybe 3 to 4 cards on average every time this resolved. I did get Ash by only once, but thankfully, I don't know follow up, but Mulch Army, like insane. I went to run double Dogwood. I didn't have space for 3. 2 was actually enough. Funny enough, I didn't even resolve this card once. This was just in theory because a lot of like other more combo decks, if they take their time, I need something to help kind of like more simplify the game state, and I put them under pressure. It's like, okay, if you're going to special summon, I'm going to gain life, and then honestly, like, can you deal enough damage then? If not, then I will burn you for game next turn.
It might be the most popular hand trap this weekend as well. There was an obscene amount of them flying around at Hartford.
It was, and honestly, one guy did Spooky Dogwood me, but unfortunately for him, I called by as soon as I went ref. He changed this, and then I called by. It's like, oh.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Was not gonna let that resolve. Next, Triple Cyclone. I decided not to main this at this regional. It actually worked out a lot better than the side. 1 Duster, and of course MVP Super Poly.
The one QCR Starlight. QCR. Yep. Okay.
This card by itself insane. No, I always get questioned a lot. Why am I only running just one in the side? It's again rogue matchups, and also in the event where if let's say someone has my Dragoon and I don't have enough, this comes up so much. And
yeah, you probably never need to see a second one.
No, and this weekend it proved it, and after that I'm never taking it out the side. Oops. Next for trap lineups, Anti-Spot Fragrance, insane, 3rd evenly, D-Bear, mainly just for thrust target, and also if I happen to see it in opening hand and prosperity. Rivalry, also another insane card if I have Dragoon and flip this and with Tikaboo, it's pretty much like that's a game. And of course, the one surprise card, Waking the Dragon.
Did anybody blow it up?
Twice.
Wow.
It won me 2 game 3s, and that's why I go into Last Warrior from another planet. They don't expect that at all. And yeah, honestly, I only changed mainly a few things in the side, but overall, very happy with how the deck performed this weekend.
Yeah, hell yeah. Did you want to say what your matchups were? I feel like they're pretty interesting. It's kind of an interesting event.
So I definitely got an interesting mix. So my round 1 and 4, I lost to both Snake Eye Fiend Smith decks. 1 to 2, won them Kevin Lopez.
Yeah, makes sense.
Next matchup was Chimera. I beat that 2-1. Next Unchained Fiend Smith 2-0. Round 6. Ashen of all things, which was a very interesting deck. I 2-0'd that because Dragoon is like kind of a hard card for them to out. Ritual Beast, round 7, I 2-1. Tenpai, round 8, 2-0. Round 9, the Administer, 2-1. And last round, Yubel, 2-0. Only because Shifter Tikaboo, like that pretty much just won it.
That makes sense.
But overall going 7-2 with a deck I loved and I'm very, very familiar with it. I couldn't be happier, honestly.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, well, you want to do some shout-outs and then we'll close it out?
Absolutely. Shout out to also the cameraman, Russ himself. Also, congrats to you for
Hell yeah.
top 8.
Oh, thank you.
Couldn't be happier for you and all your hard work.
Appreciate
Shout
you.
out to everyone else at IHC, especially everyone we rode with, Kevin and Julian. Also, those at the shop, Josh, Jordan, and Jen. Appreciate all of you guys, and also shout outs to everyone for ICG.
Awesome. All right, man. Well, we'll see how this ban list goes. We'll see how Philly goes, and then I'm sure we'll see you again.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, dude.